Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we're here to nourish our souls. I'm Norah, the host of this program, thoughts by Joanna de Angelis and Divaldo Franco through this beautiful, amazing book, friends. So let us begin with today's lesson. It's very inspirational, motivational, and it really reminds us of the importance of where are our thoughts. Joanna says, cultivating pessimistic ideas which generate infirmities, troubles, sorrows, and tragedies must be replaced by healthy, productive thoughts responsible for the good things in life. So let us read our notes together. Let's sink into this message of hope, resilience, and the power of positive thinking, right? And to remind ourselves that our minds are our greatest asset, right? To kind of see it in that way, how powerful it is. Our minds can shape reality and influence our experiences. So when we allow pessimism to take root, we inadvertently sabotage, right, our own potential for happiness and success. So when we practice, right, and we create this habit of cultivating optimism, we unlock a world of possibilities, a world where challenges become opportunities and setbacks become stepping stones to growth. So it is easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of negativity that seems to surround us at times, right? Through our day to day, in our relationships, in our jobs, friendships, etc. We see the news, right? And we are bombarded pessimistic ideas that, if left unchecked, can seep into our minds and manifest as infirmities, troubles, sorrows, and tragedies, right? Um, Louise Hay has that book, You Can Heal. And in there, she talks a lot about a lot of these issues that can become, when we are in such a negative place, they can become illnesses. But let's embrace a different path, right? As spiritists, let's think about a path illuminated by radiance of healthy, productive thoughts, right? As thought is life, as Emmanuel says. So it's not about ignoring the harsh realities or pretending that everything is perfect either. It's not about approaching life but no, it's not about that. It's about approaching life with a mindset of resilience and resourcefulness. It's about acknowledging that obstacles that stand in our way, right? And choosing to confront them with courage and determination, recognizing that in even the darkest times, there is always this glimmer of light, a ray of hope that guides us forward. Oh, God, the mentors are always with us, right? When we're in prayer, when we are in that, constant connection, we know how important our thoughts are so that we are surrounded by good influences and not fall into these places. In the Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 5, Blessed are the afflictive, in the section Motives for Resignation, item 12, we have a little reminder because sometimes it's okay to ask ourselves questions like, why am I going through this and how can I overcome it and what does this mean? And this friendly reminder says, with the words, blessed are the afflicted, for they shall be consoled, Jesus indicates the compensation which awaits those who suffer and the resignation which leads man to bless suffering as a prelude to the cure. These words can also be understood in this manner, that one should be content to suffer, seeing that the pain of this world is the payment for past debts which have been incurred, patiently supported here on earth, the Spirit's share. These pains will save centuries of future suffering. One should be happy, right, that God is reducing the debt by permitting payment now, thereby guaranteeing a tranquil future. And later in that section, there's something really powerful for us to add to this mindset that we're like building, The spirits advise us on entering into the spiritual world. Man is like the laborer who arrives on the day of payment. To some, God will say, here is your recompense for the days you have worked, while to others, The so-called lucky ones on earth who's lived in idleness or who have built their happiness on the satisfaction of their own self-esteem and unworldly pleasures, he will say, there is nothing more to come. You have already received your salary on earth. Go and begin your tasks again. So it really puts into perspective where we are here on earth, right? Allowing ourselves to go through these challenges and learning through them with a mindset of champions, knowing God is on our team. We have mentors, and that life continues. And we want to find ourselves in a place where, okay, we've gone through this, next, instead of I have to repeat the course all over again because my mind wasn't there, the focus. Um, um, so it's a beautiful thought for us to keep and sync this message with Joanna's. And let's think also about people who have inspired us throughout history, right? Those who have faced seemingly insurmountable odds and yet refused to succumb to despair. They didn't achieve greatness by dwelling on their problems or giving in to negativity. Instead, they embraced a mindset of possibility and used their thoughts to create a brighter future for themselves and for generations to come, right? We have Mother Teresa, right? We have um, in Spiritism, we have Chico Xavier, who had lots and lots of obstacles, right? And yet, these big figures like Mother Teresa or Gandhi, and most definitely Chico, my gosh, what is it in them that they continue going? It's this mindset and it's this spiritual understanding that the treasures are not of this earth, right? But of what comes ahead. And with that, life takes a different path, right? And let's go back to this section in the Gospel according to Spiritism in item 13. It's so interesting because at the end of the day, it's our free will, right? Man can soften or increase the bitterness of his trials according to the manner in which he or she regards earthly life. His or her suffering will be all the more depending on how long he imagines it to be. But those who can see life through a spiritual prism, right, understand bodily existence at a glance. They see that life is but a point in eternity, comprehend the shortness of its duration, and recognize that this painful moment will soon pass. The certainty of a happier future sustains and animates them, and far from complaining, offer thanks to God for the pain which will permit them to advance. On the other hand, for all those who see only bodily life before them, the duration seems interminable and the pain oppresses with all its weight. So kind of like these um, these folks that are in this different place, like Chico and Mother Teresa and all these historical figures that are, you know, here in beautiful missions. They've understood this. So now it's our turn, right? We are now taking on this to be role models too for our little brothers and sisters too, just kind of like they are right in this beautiful tapestry. So, friends, as we're finishing up, let us cast aside the shadows of pessimism and embrace the light of optimism. Let us replace thoughts of doubt with thoughts of confidence, thoughts of fear with thoughts of courage, and thoughts of despair with thoughts of hope. So that together, right, as a collective, at the end of the day, we're all children of God. We have this beautiful power with God and the mentors to reshape this world, right, and transform it into a place where kindness triumphs over cruelty, where love conquers hate, and where every individual has opportunity to thrive. After all, aren't we already in this regeneration stage that we're really focusing to, friends? But it starts with a simple choice, right? Going back to Joanna's message, a choice to cultivate healthy, productive thoughts. So in the garden of our minds, may we sow the seeds of positivity and reap the bountiful harvest of joy, fulfillment, and boundless possibility. Friends, that is today's message. Beautiful. We thank Joanna, Divaldo, the mentors, right? Kardec, and all the beautiful teams of spirits on our side, helping us day to day. We can do it, friends. This is today's message. Until next week, same time, same place. And let us remember that we are loved. Bye, friends.